for $500 is to both defendants. Now, you're not entitled to $1,000. It's $500 plus cost to be paid jointly and severally between the two. So in other words, each of you are going to be responsible for the full amount, but not more than the full amount. How it gets divided between the two of you is up to you, or even if it's divided at all. The plaintiff can collect the full amount, but no more than the full amount from either one of you. So that's what joint and several means, that you're both responsible for the full amount, but not required to pay the full amount. But she can't get more than the full amount. She can't double dip, in other words. The judgment will be for $500. The court will add to that cost, consisting of a $25 filing fee and a $23 service fee, bringing the total amount of the judgment to $548. Again, it's to both defendants jointly and severally.
The bottom line in these mini-tort cases, if you're driving and you get hit, you're not at fault, you can sue the other driver, but for only $500. It doesn't matter how much damage was done to your car, you can only get $500. Now, let's take a look at the next case after the break, and that would be the case of bad gas. Welcome back to Case Closed. I'm Charlie Langton. Now the next case, and that is the case of the bad gas.
This is your case. Ms. Lucal Miller, tell me what you're asking for. Go ahead.
Tell you the total amount or what happened?
Well, you're asking. It looks like you're suing for $1,065 plus court costs. Why do you, what are you here for? Why do you want the money, I guess?
Well, on January 3rd of 2007, I stopped at the BP gas station at the corner of 12 Mile and Ryan and put $20 worth of gas in the car.
All right.
I worked actually at the hospital right next door. Went back to work. I was there about 20 minutes. Had to leave again and go run another errand for work. And when I pulled out in 12 Mile, my car was chugging and the engine light came on, and it was chugging so severely I couldn't drive it. Went back to work.
This was right after you put the gas in the vehicle?
Yes.
All right.
Went back to work, asked a co-owner to come out and look at it. He checked the oil, test drove around the parking lot, couldn't figure out what was wrong. He suggested that we go back to the gas station and put some dry gas, but the bottle of dry gas said it has to be a full tank, so I put in another $19.38. So it was a total of $39.38 within like a half hour's time. That did not help the problem. I couldn't drive my car. I got the vehicle towed into the Rochester Hills Chrysler dealership.
Okay.
They had it for 4 days. I had to get a rental car during that time, and I also missed a day of work. They drained the tank, and this is what came out of it.
Okay, I mean, that looks like gasoline to me.
Well, you can see the line.
Well, not really, not from there, I
okay.
can't.
I can bring it up to you.
Sure, bring it up. Be careful. That's gasoline?
Yes, but it's completely sealed.
It better be.
It is. This is the water on the bottom. This
I
is
see.
third water, and that's gasoline.
That's what came out?
Yes.
Of your vehicle's gas
Yes.
tank? All right. Do not drink poison.
The dealership put on the repair invoice that the tank was, the gas was contaminated with water. They tried to even light that on fire, and it won't even light on fire because there's so much water in it.
Oh, gosh. All right.
So I am asking for the cost of the gas that I put in from his gas station.
Okay.
The repairs on my vehicle, and the cost of the rental car. The towing was free. I got that through Chrysler Towing, and 1 day of lost wages.
All right. So this actually came out of your gas tank after you went to the
Yes.
defendant's gas station.
Yes.
And how soon after was it again?
I'm sorry?
How soon after you went to his gas station did you get this sample?
The very next morning, because they couldn't tow my car till the next morning. So
the next day. All right. Let's total up your figures here.
I got this for you, sir.
All right, let me take a look.
It's all the copies of the receipts and the breakdown.
What did the dealership exactly do?
It's actually on the receipt. It says they drained the fuel tank, flushed the tank and lines, performed engine tune and throttle and intake cleaning. The fuel system is contaminated by water.
All right. The vehicle runs okay now, I
Yeah,
take
it's
it?
fine now after that.
The plaintiff here is suing for bad gas, water in the gas, and she's got the proof. But I would question some of her damages, like lost wages. Let's see what the defendant says about the bad gas.
Okay, well, Mr. Youssef, what do you have to say?
Yeah, well, this first thing, at December, I have approved, the BP, they send, they put 2 tanks together, they clean up.
Okay.
I have approved, and I have approved for all that month and before and after until now. I have no complaint, no customer, and I show you all my report every day. End of the day, they show me over there, there's no, all 3 tanks, no water, water 0. All my report, I have it for all that month until now.
What am I looking at here?
Let me show you. This is 3 tanks, it's no water, water 0.
Tank, monitor.
All
report,
0 water, no
inventory.
water, clean up.
This is dated January 11th, right?
The same day she take gas from me.
She purchased it on January 3rd, she said, correct?
Thought?
January 3rd, tank monitor report inventory. Who does this report?
The parts come automatic from register every 12 o'clock. Every 12 o'clock.
Noon?
In the
Twice, every 12 hours?
Every 24 hours.
Every 24 hours?
Yes.
So once every 24 hours.
Yeah.
So this was done close to midnight, it looks like.
Midnight.
And who makes the test again? I'm sorry, who?
I test the gallon.
You test it?
Mhm.
Okay. But where on here would it say if there's water? This doesn't.
It's no water.
Well, there's nothing here that says it's even clear of water. It says.
No water. And plus, if they have any water in the gasoline, they change like a gel, it doesn't come in a filter. We have almost 3 filters until the customer take gas in the car, put gas in the car. I have no customer complaint. At least if you have a gas in the water, couple more customers, they complain about the gas. No complaint.
But, I see, okay. Water, 0.0 inches.
Yeah, when she tell me she don't have a gas when she come to arrive to my gas station to buy gas because all completely empty. When tanks no gas in it, it's all stay in the bottom. That the fuel pump they suck all the gas. It's a lot of them is there from my station or different station. We don't know what kind of gas and stay inside in the bottom in the tank. That's why maybe the dealer they change the fuel pump. That's why it costs her too much. It's not because water.
When you filled up, was your tank empty or near
Yes.
empty?
It was near empty. Well, I put in $39. I mean, when I filled up last week, it took me $60, so it depends
Well-
what the price of gas is at that time. But yeah, it was near empty.
You probably filled it up nearly all the way.
I think my gas light had came on, and I think I get 20 additional miles once that comes on, so.
Question is, how did the water get into the gas tank? I mean, apparently there was water there.
Well, when we went to mediation, he said that the dealership's trying to set him up,
The dealership is setting him up.
because that came from the dealership.
I don't know why the dealership would do that.
Well, I don't understand that either.
Some extra money to call it. They make money.
Well,
Fuel pump maybe is not.
I don't, you see this report now?
I do, but he produces that himself. I didn't produce that sample of gas myself. That was produced from a reputable dealership. He produces those reports himself. I don't know how they're done.
Well, it's
He-
probably done by a machine. You press a button and it comes
And it
out.
could
So
be,
it's-
but, can he punch in the numbers? I don't know that.
Well, I
But
don't
I
know.
had no gas in my car whatsoever, and that's what came out of it after I went to his.
This here.
It wouldn't even light on fire.
Plus, this station is on pay rent to BP. It's not the mine. BP is responsible everything. We have a Rudy Wheeler, like big computer. They show any kind of gas right away. The company they take care.